You know, that moment when you feel like you're doing well, you're on the right track. Then boom, you realize the hustle just leveled you. Hi guys, and welcome back to Creative Struggles. And if you're new, welcome. I am Najale. Today, this is probably going to be my favorite episode. Telling you about the time I got hustled and scammed. Really, it's a scam. Scammed out of my money, my hard-earned money. When you're desperate and hungry, just knew there was some right around the corner waiting for you to step in it, slip on it, fall your face into it, jump in it. It's waiting for you. Don't do it. Walk around, jump over it. Before we get into that, let's get into the grind report for this week. Now, this week, actually, been pretty good because I booked a role for this film and excited about that. Probably gonna be filming next month sometime and just going over my lines, memorizing the lines, dissecting the script, seeing all the things so that I can be successful. So yes, that is what we're doing this week. Now, let's get into the story. I know you guys are itching to hear about it because this particular person that I'm going to be talking about, love her music. She just came out with an album. This person's name, I'm going to say, they were not a part of it. They don't even know who I am. That's the whole gist of this scam story. Someone was using this person's likeliness to fool me. And they got me real good because there was money involved. Now, August 2019, about 2 months of me being here, I was on Facebook and I was told to join those Facebook groups. I believe it was like LA actors. I joined that and I didn't find anything on there that I wanted to submit for, and some of it looked a little iffy. So I wasn't really paying attention to that. However, I got a message from this person and they said that they were looking for models to be in Cardib's video. And they were paying $10,000 to these models to be in this video. Now, I jumped at the opportunity. Come on, $10,000. Do you know what I could have did with that? Pay my rent. I could be set for a little minute. I needed that. Immediately jumped onto that. And they were like, send me some headshots and pictures so I can send them to Cardi B so she can determine if she would want you in the video or not. I sent my best pictures. I sent the best, okay, of what I had at the time. I remember they responded with a screenshot of Cardi B saying that she wanted me in the video. And I'll post that here because I got the screenshots. I got the receipts. Now, at the time, Cardi B's profile was this picture that you see, and there was a blue check mark by her icon. So I'm like, it has to be her. Once I seen that screenshot of her, I was ecstatic. I was like, oh my God, she really wants me to be in the video. Like, I'm so excited. And they were like, oh, send me your information because they're going to be filming the video in Atlanta and we need your information so we can book you a flight. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go to Atlanta. This is so cool. And I had started packing a suitcase. As I'm packing my suitcase, I get a message from this person again. And they say, oh, also, we're going to need you to send $500 for your hair and makeup. Now, I'm thinking I can do my own hair and makeup. And they're like, no, like there's specific people that need to do your hair and makeup. And I responded with, if y'all pay me $10,000, you can't just deduct the $500 from that? Why would y'all do that? And he's like, no, this is separate. They have nothing to do with that end of it. They're paid separately. So I'm thinking like, well, it sounds, yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, I guess. It's at the $500. Mind you, rent was due within a couple of days. I had majority of my rent money. There was no wiggle room at that time, no wiggle room. And I think I was probably like $300 short, but I was also getting paid at the end of that week, so I was gonna be cool regardless, right? And I'm like, well, Lord, this 500 is coming from my rent, and I don't know, but I really hope that this is true. I hope that this is my opportunity. Sent the money through PayPal. It said that it's sent, and they responded like, "Oh, did you send the money?" Yeah. I said, "Screenshot." Hey, yep. Says y'all got it. No, the hair and makeup artist didn't get the money. What do you mean they didn't get the money? It says it didn't come through on their end. Well, did you provide me with the right information? Because it's out of there. It's out of my account. I don't have it anymore. So what are we doing? And he's like, oh, yeah, they said they didn't get it. There's no way. They're like, they had to have gotten it. And he's like, yeah, they didn't get it. Just cancel it on your end. And when they send it back to you, send it to this different one. I tried to cancel it and it wouldn't cancel. And then they're like, oh, well, it'll probably take like a day or two to get back into your account. But yeah, just send it again. So I sent another $500. Sent another $500, and this time it was through Apple Pay. Because I'm like, well, maybe something's going on with PayPal. Like, I'm sure I'll get the 500 back. I'll just send it through Apple Pay. We've sent $1,000 within all of 5 minutes. That was literally my rent money. At that moment, I had nothing left to send. That was it. So yeah, sent it again, and I was like, hey, sent it. It said it went through. No, they still didn't get it. I'm not sending it again. Because now I'm feeling like I'm being played with, right? So I said, I'm not sending it again. Check whatever y'all need to check, but I've sent $1,000 at this point. I'm not sending it again. They kept calling me. I blocked the number, right? And in that moment, I just felt a rush over my whole body, like my heart was in my toes, because I'm like, what did I just do? Oh my God, I just got scammed. I just sent $1,000 that I didn't have. My rent is due in a couple of days. I don't have the money to pay my rent. I'm going to be homeless. Was dang near sick because I realized what I had just done. Completely missed all the red flags, Ray Charles to everything. Had on the blinders the entire time up until my money was gone. I remember reaching out to PayPal and Apple Pay, letting them know what happened, how I got scammed, and PayPal was able to reverse it, and I got $500 back on that. On the other hand, Apple Pay, they couldn't reverse it. They said once it's sent, it's gone. So they got me out of $500. Now, I think they realized that that 500 was gone from their possession and went back to me, its rightful owner. And they reached out to me through text through a different number. I'm gonna post that. And I can't remember verbatim what they said, but all I know is it said, "This is Cardi B. Please stop playing in my face. Please stop playing." Because why on earth would Cardi B be reaching out to me for some money? I was like, I can't believe I can't believe I fell for this. And then some hating wipe was like, you really thought you was gonna be in a Cardi B video? Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I did. I actually did. What you trying to say? Anyway, I only got 500 back out of the 1,000 that I sent. I got something back, but not all of it, so sucks. But I did send the real one, Cardi B, a DM on Instagram. And I basically said, hey, there's someone out there portraying to be you, and they're scamming people out of their money. I don't know who all they've done this to, but they have done it to me. And I had sent screenshots. Basically, what I posted here, I sent to her. I just wanted her to be aware that folks is out here playing on her name, and she need to find them and let them have it. That's my scam story. You know, I laugh at it now because it started off as a red flag and it just kept going until it was lit on fire. So yeah, that joke was definitely on me. Now, moving on to a win is a win. And I'm sure you're thinking, how on earth could that be a win? Let's take it to a different story where I thought it was a scam and it actually turned out to be a phenomenal opportunities. Last week I talked about how I went to Palm Springs and filmed, and I never told you how that project actually came about. So this was October 2019, so a couple of months after the whole scam situation. I was on Facebook again, and I'm sure you're thinking, if you don't stay off at a Facebook group, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. I was on there and I came across this posting that they were looking for an supporting actor for one day, and I felt like I fit the description. I reached out to them to get the sides, which in the acting world we call them sides, but I'm just gonna say to get the lines for the character that I'm playing. They sent me the lines, did the self-tape, sent it in. A week later, I was just getting off of work from that coffee place, got in my car, sat, and I looked through my emails, and I came across an email from Lisa Azari, casting director. Now, Lisa, if I'm saying your last name wrong, please correct me because I genuinely dislike when people say my name wrong. So, again, I do apologize if I am saying your last name wrong. But if you see this podcast, just know I appreciate you and I thank you. Now, get this email from her, and she says something along the lines of, congratulations, we want to book you for this project. And she asked me some questions that stood out to me, that alarmed me because, mind you, I'm fresh to the acting game. I didn't know what a billing name was. And I was unsettled when she asked me for my social security number. So I'm like, oh, please, is this another scam? I don't know. And I remember I asked my mom, and we all know when we ask our mama something or she tells us, it's not a good idea. Normally the joke is on us if we go against it. I remember her saying something along the lines of, weren't you just scammed? Aren't you tired of losing your money? I wouldn't do it if I were you. What's the question? So I'm just thinking like, well, I'll do it anyways. I sent my social security number and turned out to be a hit because my information wasn't used. But I did ask Lisa, like, what's a billing name and why do you need my social security number? And originally I didn't want to ask that because I was like, I don't want them to not pick me because I act like I don't know this stuff, and really I don't know this stuff. Like, why are you asking me for this information? But God, it worked out, and yeah, that's how I ended up on that film. That wasn't a scam. So all in all, that was a big win for me. But yes, to this day, I'm still grateful for the opportunity because I was at my lowest point. I was very depressed and I just didn't want to be scammed again. And I genuinely didn't know what to do. And I followed my gut, although I thought I was following my gut the first time. But yeah, that wasn't my gut. That was, shoot, my head. Something. Because normally when I follow my gut, I'm normally right. So I just followed my gut this time and it worked out for my better good. Lessons learned. Do your research. Ask questions. People scamming every day, but they're getting so good about it. So you just want to be mindful because this casting director's name is on this project. That doesn't mean that they're part of it. Somebody could be using their likeliness to try and get you in a position that you're going to regret. So just do your research, please. Don't be like me. If you don't learn nothing else from this episode, do your research, ask questions. And another thing, be hungry, not desperate. Because once that desperation kicks in, you're going to fall for everything and stand for nothing. Don't fall for it. If it sounds too good, it's too good. Do your research. You're going to shut that down real quick. Just do research. Do your due diligence. Do that research. Thanks again for tuning into Creative Struggles. I really appreciate it. And remember, the hustle is real, but so are the lessons. Please learn them. Please. You gotta learn them early on at that. Now, our next episode, we are actually going to be talking about something that sounds like it could be a scam because you're being offered everything other than money. Yes. Stay tuned for that one. That's a good one too. But please like, comment, subscribe, leave a review, send an email. Get the podcast out there. Send it to your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousins, your grandma, your great grandma, your granddad, anybody that you know. Send it to them. Please. Help me out. Please. Somebody help me, please. Please. What movie am I referencing? If you get it right, I'll give whoever $1. Now, it ain't much, but you can add that $1 to something else because I ain't rich. I can only offer $1 right now. But if y'all help me out and get the podcast around, you might be able to get a couple more dollars. You might be able to get 5. I'm just saying. That is it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.